Hey everyone, today with me I have Director of Business Development at Zabbix, Sergey Sorokin. Hey Sergey, and I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about, business development. Today we met quite a few Zabbix partners on premises, and generally speaking there are many companies that can provide monitoring as a service, and maybe they are considering or will be considering after this video, maybe I should partner with Zabbix. And what benefit would they get by partnering with Zabbix? How would you sell them this idea?
Okay, there are definitely many benefits of becoming Zabbix official partner, right? For some companies, important would be a status, an official status of the partner, right? And of course, somebody would say what it means, but again, in the modern world, there could be customers that are demanding an official affiliation with a, with a vendor, right? Including requirements within the tenders, right? Of course, I would stress out that the important part of the partnership is really being partners. And being partners, it means the free exchange of information, exchange of the news, constant communication, where a partner may always inquire about a certain technical and non-technical information, right? Among the partnership benefits, I would mention also the ability of the partner to list his company details on our web page.
So they can do that,
yes,
expose themselves.
And again, according to our existing partner, this listing is a great drive for the source of the leads. So a normal behavior of the company that is interested in Zabbix would be to go on the partner section and say, okay, who is a partner in my region or in my country? And
so we have partners from pretty much all over the globe, right? Different regions, different locations.
Yep.
It's not just, say, Latvia and then neighboring countries. It's more broad.
Yes, of course. Some countries are better covered, some are less. But I would say if we're talking about the regions such as Europe, United States, Latin America, let's say China, Japan, and some other regions, we really have a good network of partners, and these partners are experienced. They, as I said, they have a direct communication with Zabbix.
So they can directly, if they have a question, for example, about roadmap or some features or something like that, they can always drop us a message and ask us, hey, is this feature planned in, for example, upcoming release? They can do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another important thing to notice is that partners, they have access to pre-sales, channels of Zabbix. And by pre-sales, I'm not meaning purely sales information, but if a customer has a question about can Zabbix do a certain thing, and that question can be very, very complicated, right? And it's something not that you will find on a forum or, let's say, even within Zabbix documentation, right? But then a partner would be able to request that information from a Zabbix technie.
And receive an official answer.
An official answer, and in most cases, the answer that really is impossible to find, let's say, in a public domain, right? So, and of course, I mean, for many partners, what is important that when they cooperate with the Zabbix, they are able to buy official Zabbix services. And a partner may not have enough resources to provide the certain services, like a technical support 24/7, and they may not have enough resources, may not have enough knowledge. And for the partner, it's an option that Zabbix can be involved in the second line support, third line support.
So we can help them essentially provide that service.
Yes, yeah. That's an important part.
And speaking of services, so a partner can essentially provide any Zabbix service that we list, or is there a set of services that are accessible to them?
Actually, it depends on the partnership level. Let's say we usually in Zabbix view a customer as being in the center, a customer centric, and then there are services around that are covering this customer, right? So we're saying that any partner is capable of offering all the services. But for the reseller partners, they will actually offer services delivered by Zabbix. So they will resell our services. And for the certified and premium partners, most of the services will be provided directly by these partners, while Zabbix is going to be in the background assistant when needed. Right. So, but if we're looking at this from the position of the customer, then customer may contact any partner, and any partner should be able either to provide this service to the customer himself or engage Zabbix in providing this service.
Are there like any specific requirements for partners? For example, do I need to receive some certification if I wish to partner with Zabbix or something else?
I would say that this entry, let's say, barrier is very low, in a good sense, right? What I mean is, like, if a company decides to be a reseller, right, what we expect is the general knowledge of industry and the subject, right? And then we will support that partner, as I'm saying, in pre-sales, in constant communication, in building offers for the customers, right? And for the certified partners, the requirements are a bit higher. At least there should be a certain amount of technical staff within the certified partner team that would be certified by Zabbix, right, to provide a certain services.
So they become Zabbix certified trainers or something like that?
They become, at least they need to be a Zabbix certified specialist, and in some cases professionals. I mean, they need to have people on board within the team that hold those certificates. But then, of course, every partner decides how he's going to extend his experience and knowledge. Some partners are aiming and going for the Zabbix certified trainer.
And then they can conduct trainings,
yes,
right?
Yes. And others are saying, okay, my company business model or what I'm aiming is to achieve does not require to deliver trainings to customers, but then it's technical support. This is why I specialize in or implementation projects. But the main idea is, like, when a company decides to become a partner of Zabbix, it's just kind of a conversation, and we see what is required, and then even when this training is required to become a partner, it's part of the program. So actually, by becoming a certified partner, we are engaging this partner into the whole process, including the training of the personnel.
There are technical, essentially, knowledge benefits to them in partnering up with us. They learn the product, they get trained, and so on. And speaking of trainings, we actually have some relatively recent news about the trainings, right? We have 6.0 trainings, and there are a bunch of other things now available. Yeah, could you maybe elaborate on what we have, what's new?
Let's start maybe what's not that new. We have the major courses which are well known for many years. So we call them specialists, Zabbix Certified Specialist and Zabbix Certified Professional. A few years ago, we have added a Zabbix Certified User course. It's a course, entry course for those who just want to get the introduction to Zabbix and capabilities of Zabbix. There is also a course which is called Zabbix Certified Expert. And as you can guess, it's like upper level course where you already kind of, let's say, get a very specific, very kind of unique knowledge about Zabbix internals, right? And there are, let's call them extra courses or short courses that are devoted to very specific topics like API security, let's say, problem detections, those are aimed at people that want to achieve a very specific goal with the Zabbix and to get this very practical knowledge. It's all about kind of doing the project, right? And it's all about that particular topic. So
let's say if I want to do an integration with an API, it would be beneficial for me to take the one-day Zabbix API course, get the practical experience, get some hands-on experience, and I can transfer that to my project. Do I have something like that?
That's a perfect understanding of the course. And what probably we need also to mention is that We also have an upgrade course. So let's say you are all-time user of Zabbix. You have attended, let's say, a Zabbix Certified Specialist 5.0 course. And of course, it's a course covering the whole, let's say, functionality, or most of the functionality of Zabbix, and you have spent 5 days there. But now there is a version 6.0. There are some changes, some, let's say, improvements in Zabbix.
Yeah, new features.
New
also,
features,
yeah.
right? And you don't really need to spend an additional 5 days to learn all of that. And maybe for you, some topics of 6.0 will be just a repetition, right? But there is a great course which actually provides you information on all the differences between a 5.0
yes.
and 6.0, and in between, of course, 5.2 and 5.4. So we are covering everything that has changed from 5.0 to 6.0.
So 3 major versions essentially are covered there: 5.2, 5.4, and 6.0.
Yeah, and it's just 1 day course. So and 1 day is completely enough to learn this difference between 5.0 and 6.0, right? The good thing is that this upgrade course, it includes also an exam. So it's not only that you will learn this difference, but you will also be able to pass an exam for 6.0. And of course, for those who are returning customers, it's much easier because first they already passed the exam on 5.0 and they have most likely a lot of experience over this time with the Zabbix. And so it's not only upgrade of the knowledge, but it's also a new shiny certificate for the newest version. And this way you can keep yourself up to date with this upgrade course.
And that's available for both specialists and professionals, right?
And the great thing is actually if you want to do it all in 1 day for both courses, it's 1 day is completely enough to do that. So you can start in the morning with a 5.0 specialist and professional, and finish at the evening with a 6.0 specialist and professional.
Yeah, 2 new certificates essentially that you're getting.
Yes.
All right, sounds really great. And we still do online trainings also. Those are still available, right? So anyone from anywhere in the world can sort of drop us a message and sign up, open up our form for trainings, and there are no restrictions for location or anything like that.
Yep, and the good thing it's done by us. It's also done by our training partners, as we were talking about the partners. Partners deliver as well as us. We deliver courses globally. And online really makes it globally, right? The good thing about engaging partners, it's that the courses are available in many languages.
Oh, that's great. So if I don't speak English, if I speak, for example, German, right, I can find a course in German.
Yeah. The same goes to Italian, French, Chinese, and Spanish, Portuguese, and so on. So, of course, we're not talking maybe all the languages of the world. But we constantly improving. We are finding new partners, and I hope one day it would be available for everybody.
And maybe if you're a company that wishes to learn Zabbix or already works with Zabbix, that has native speakers of a language that we don't support, maybe it's a good idea, right, to start partnering up with us and deliver trainings in your language, help up your community of your language speakers, and cover that. Sounds like a great idea. Right, thank you a lot, Sergey. This was really exciting. I think we heard quite a few benefits. If I wasn't working at Zabbix already, I'd probably plan on partnering up with you guys, with us. So thank you a lot, and we have Summit coming up in October, right? Sometime near.
That's a big thing, and as you have said, it's about online training, and of course everybody is, for the last 2 or whatever years, is more about online. But the good thing about the summit that it's going to be back in-person summit. I mean, the thing that we love that much. And I think it's also important to mention that it's 10th anniversary event.
Nice round number.
So we really expect a lot of people from all around the world, and this personal touch and all this communication, not only during the presentations, but also in the halls, during the lunches and dinners and so on. It's something super valuable. This is what I miss for so long.
Everyone misses it. Once again, it's a perfect opportunity to speak to you, Alexei, me, whoever else, and maybe decide to partner with us, just talk about that whole thing, right? many companies, usually many different people. So that sounds, I'm really excited being back on premises. And you'll also be probably doing a speech during the summit, right?
I'm not sure if there is going to be a topics that I will...
We'll find something for you. We'll
Okay.
find something
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're always a welcome sight on the
Okay.
stage. So,
Okay.
all right, thank you a lot. We'll probably see you during the summit next time. So let's get ready, and we'll see you in October in Riga, Latvia.
Thank you a lot
Thank
for
you.
this conversation.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.